Good morning and welcome back to Summit Sunrise here on TV8 Summit. I am joined by Mark, and for those of you that don't know Mark, you need to know Mark. Everyone needs Mark in their lives. Mark, you do A1 shocks.
A1 Shock Absorber Company, right?
A1 Shock Absorber Company. And like I said, for those of you that don't know, you need Mark in your life because you fix things. We need people like you. I know I do because I can't fix anything.
Yeah, we fix pretty much anything with a small gas engine. Right now, in wintertime, we're pretty much 100% on snow blowers, but in the rest of the season, we can do any kind of small equipment, construction equipment, generators, lawnmowers, riding tractors, things like that.
All very important items to living up here in the high country, living or visiting here in the high country. I mean, snow blowers, they're kind of an investment.
Yeah, you have to have one.
You do.
It's not an option if you have, unless you have a management company that does it for you.
True, true.
And it's got to work when you need it.
Indeed, and well, we were just saying that, you're kind of we're in a lull with snow right now.
Yeah.
So if your snow blower is, acting up or maybe on the fritz, it's a lot more affordable to get it fixed than to go and buy a new one.
Right. Usually it comes out at half or less is about the equation that people are willing to invest in fixing a machine. And a decent quality new machine can run $1,000 to $2,000. So.
Yes, I know. I've priced them out, and I like my muscles right now for shoveling snow.
You're shoveling, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, I have a small area, so if you have a large space and you do have your snowblower, it's important. You should think about this now, so that when the next round of snow comes in the next couple weeks here,
we're hoping for a big one.
I'm going to knock on wood because
I'll go with you.
it's going to happen. But you're conveniently located right here in Silverthorne as well.
Yeah, we're right behind the UPS station, about a block from here. Most people don't know where we're at right now, but anyway, 365 Warren Avenue, right behind the UPS station. Two big white buildings with the red roofs. As you pull in, we're on the left. We're open for phone hours between 9 and 6, but pickups and drop-offs are between 1:30 and 5:30 in the afternoon, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday.
Okay, so...
and always call me first before you come.
Oh, always call. Okay, that's really good to know.
Sometimes I'm chasing kids or parts or delivering units or something else. We do offer pickup and delivery for additional fee.
I was going to ask that. So if it's too much to be able to drop it off, you can come and you can help out with that.
Right.
Okay.
Pickup and delivery fees generally run between $50 and $100 each way, depending from here all the way to Beaver Creek.
Wow. So you cover a lot of ground.
Right.
But then I also want to talk about, you also do something very niche and very unique here with, you were saying shock absorbers for, no, I'm going to butcher this. So you tell me.
I'll tell you. Okay. So my company, A1 Shock Absorber Company, has been in business since 1936. We started off originally
1936. You look amazing.
Well, it's the Mountain Air.
Oh, the Mountain Air, of course, of course, of course.
I bought it in 1982.
Okay.
And it was a specialty company in shock absorbers. We used to produce our own private label line of shock absorbers and sell them in great quantities to like muffler shops, installation shops, 1,000 at a time. Then as the market turned over to more struts, we specialized in vintage and classic cars and got out of the everyday stuff. So we supply shocks, springs, and chassis parts for anything that the big manufacturers don't mass produce. So back to we've done cars from 1917, Stanley Steamer,
cool,
all the way up. Most of our cars are in the 40s, 50s, and 60s range. We also have another part of that service where we customize coilover shocks and air shocks and springs for things like snow plows or people towing heavy weights or guys that want to raise or lower vehicles.
Wow.
So anything unique or
very,
weird.
very customizable, but it's, I feel like, when you're looking for something like this, it's like, oh my gosh, where do you even start? Because you're like a needle in a haystack. You are the needle.
Right, we are the needle, exactly.
You are the needle in the haystack.
But there's magazines and publications that specialize in those groups of people, and we advertise in there, and then of course the internet is good for that.
Absolutely.
Searching.
Well, like I said, Mark, we're happy to have you here in the county because everybody needs someone to fix our snow blowers and our lawnmowers, and if you have specialty cars, antique cars, you're the man.
Generally, we get to look at your snow blower within 24 hours of receiving it.
Yes.
We take a look at it, we go through it, determine what it needs, then we give you a call and let you know. Usually it's about 2 days after that to get parts.
Okay.
And then we try and get to them as quick as we can.
All right, so 2 days after that. So the turnaround is pretty quick. So
Yeah.
like we were saying, we're in a lull from the snow right now. We've got some sunshine in the forecast. So if your snowblower is on the fritz, now would be a great time to get in touch with Mark. And Mark, what's the best way to do that?
Best way to do that is give me a call, 970-262-6900.
262-6900. Okay,
Right.
and then you also have a website as well.
It's shocks2springs.com. That's SHOCKS, the number 2, and then the word springs.com. And then there's a little choice on the left side for snowblower repair. Click that, and you'll
And
get all the
always give
information.
Mark a call before you stop on by.
Right.
Perfect. Well, Mark,
Don't wanna
thank you.
miss you.
Yeah, well, all your information was on the screen a little bit ago. So, folks, you know where to find Mark. He's here in Silverthorne, very conveniently located. And thanks so much for coming in and chatting with me this morning. It was great to have you
Thank you
here.
for having me. It's great.
Excellent. Folks, we have more Summit Sunrise coming your way, including that Watch and Win, which is a 3-punch pass to Blue Lotus Yoga Studios. You don't want to miss out on that. Make sure you keep it right here.